Hello there, ladies and gents. Welcome back. Sorry I didn't post anything yesterday. I was sick. I not that bad. I could have done some recordings really, but I was not all there. It was that kind of sickness where you're just working like on 20%, nothing's processing, and you're just walking through the day as a living zombie. I didn't want to record in that state and give you guys extreme shit quality, even though my quality is pretty bad, but I'm kind of hoping that I improve over time, to be honest. Anyways, I did record an Isaac episode and put it up explaining the same thing here as in the other one in case you came from the Isaac, then you already heard this. But unfortunately, I've been having issues with my mic. I seem to have fixed it for now, we'll find out. I did put up, because the last Isaac episode I put up had no sound, I apologize for that. Anyways, I will continue griping on, but I'll go back on another Isaac episode I gotta upload today anyways. So I'll leave that for there. Let's go ahead and get what we all came here for and started. I'm gonna do some random battles just because I like random battles as much torment as they are. Hop right in. Random battles give you a random assortment of teams with random moves and random items. Moves that are still viable, so you don't have to worry about getting growl or something. And he leads off with the B sharp. We have no idea what each other have, what attacks or moveset or stats. So it's quite interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and switch. I don't want to get hit with an Iron Head and lose Sylveon. I'm gonna go straight into Emboar as he switches out into Carbuncle, fearing the same thing. It seems like he didn't have a Steel type move to hit me. And Carbink is actually pretty good for what I brought on to my Emboar. I do resist the Fairy move, which is quite nice, but he could have the Earthquake or Rock Slide. Usually these Carbinks carry light screens, at least the ones that I keep getting when I do random battles, so we're not quite sure. I'm gonna go straight for the Earthquake, just get as much damage off as possible. These things are slow as hell. Really, there's not much we can do to wait. We can theorize on what he's going to be getting, but he does have a wide moveset with not much attack or special attack to use it, so I'm thankful for that. The only thing I'm fearing is the fact that it is going to be that light screen set. It could have clear body, which means things like Growl and... why'd I go back to Growl anyways? Things like Growl are not going to affect it. Status moves aren't going to affect it. Speeds. Electro Web isn't going to affect it. Does a nice clean 40%. 40%, wow, I'm really off. They gave me the numbers right there. Does a clean 58%. 58%. I am able to two-shot it. He does go for the Moonblast. I am fire, and I do resist it, thankfully. But I am also fighting, so it becomes a neutral damaging move, as fighting is weak against Fairy. I think he was expecting me to either switch out or not have a ground-type move to be able to kill it, which is unfortunate for him, but quite lovely for me, as I don't check these movesets until I switch in, which is a very bad habit. I know that. But I don't really care about that. And for the record, I was never in the top 200 for a random. I could never get past 1700. My god. At 1700, my luck just gets... You don't think it could get worse from here, but oh god, it does get worse. Anyways, it brings in a Crocodile. I'm pretty sure it has Moxie and it has Earthquake, judging by the way he brought it in. You go straight for the Steel Power, get as much damage off as possible, and hopefully Love Disc has Aqua Jet. Don't ask me why, they sometimes do carry Aqua Jet. Now I can be able just to revenge kill my Emboar. In reality, I should save my... He does carry the Stone Edge. I should save my Emboar for the B-Sharp, but I do have Machop waiting in the back. It is not guaranteed it's going to have a fighting move, but I'm banking on the fact that it does. So I'm kind of hoping there. I will post 3 of these random battles together in consecutive order. Just because random battles are usually fast or chaotic, and you never know what you're going to get. And since my editing software is still pretty crap at the moment, I'm going to switch out as it brings in his own Emboar, which is quite weird. Anyways, go ahead, as my own editing software is kind of crapping out on me at the moment, I was hoping for the, Focus Sash. I'm going to bring in Love Discs. Take anything it wants to throw at me at the moment. It is nice defensive and special defensive. My editing software is still kind of buggy with me, so I can't really edit these videos at the moment anymore. Which is quite unfortunate. He doesn't go for the superpower like I thought he would. He does get the reduce. That's quite nice. Looking by what he has, I might just switch out. I want to protect, but I'm afraid he's going to switch out on his own. I am going to outspeed. I'm just going to go straight for the serve. Get as much damage done to it as possible. It does have dehydration, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like it carries the rain, it doesn't carry rainfall. Rain dance. Does sting, go for the wild charge, kill it. That's fine with me. Low disc is pretty useless anyways. I am going to go ahead and stay in and go with Sylveon. Just go for that Shadow Ball. Fortunately, it does have Pixelate, but we don't have any damage moves that are normal. What Pixelate does is make all normal moves into fairy moves, increasing its damage by 1.5. And then since it becomes a fairy move, it further increases the damage to a ×2, which means it would act as if it was a super effective move without actually being super effective, which is really quite nice. And Sylveon does have a high special attack and special defense, so I love using her as a hybrid special defense and special attacker. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and just go straight for the Psyshock, like I said earlier. Flare Blitz isn't really going to do anything to me, since he does have the minus attack. It does a lot more than I was expecting, though. I was expecting around 50%. That was 59, close to 60. I wasn't expecting that much damage. That just goes to show you how much power Emboar has in itself. Now then, see what he brings out. He might bring out the B-Sharp, in which case I do have Machamp waiting in the back for that B-Sharp. It is quite nice. Goes into Scavier. Ooh, that's actually scary. That thing is slow as hell, so I'm waiting for the perfect chance to bring it. I'm gonna go bring my Artios, get out the sticky webs. I should be able to live one attack from this thing. Goes for the Iron Head. I do live one. And then Aridos is gonna fall next to this next Iron Head. Unless of course it has a max damage, in which case I might get lucky and get a mixed min damage. I'm gonna get my webs out. Don't get lucky, that wasn't about normal damage. Now that that's out, kinda does have the Mega Horn, which he did show me, so I'm not gonna bother bringing that in. It is slow as hell. I'm gonna bring in Emboar, get the Fire Blast off ×4. Should be able to outspeed it. I hope. Unless we don't, because then we'll be in a world of pain. Or unless Fire Blast decides to miss. It doesn't, it's gonna die, which is quite nice. And because Aridos did put up the sticky webs, it means everything's going to be slower to Emboar. Emboar will be able to sweep the entirety of his team from what it looks like so far, which is quite nice. He got unlucky by having an extreme weakness to fire and ground. It does happen a lot. Sometimes your teams will be stacked in one weakness, and the enemy will have that one Pokemon just to absolutely wreck everything you love and know. He brings out the Clefairy. I'm going to go straight for another Fire Blast. It is a stab, it is super effective against it. Just because it is steel, it's going to be ×2. He is faster, which is unfortunate, but he does carry the balloon, so he did not get that speed reduction from sticky webs because balloon ignores all speeds, well, ignores all injury hazards but the stealth rocks. It does bring in the V-Sharp, which has Defiant, which actually could get pretty sticky here. I'm going to go straight for the superpower, I don't want to miss, it is a stab. It does carry the Sucker Punch, this is bad, this is very bad. Oh well, I still have Machamp waiting in the back. I didn't want to lose our Emboar because he was doing everything for us, but sometimes it's just the way things go. Goes for the Sucker Punch, he knows there's nothing he can do as Machamp's always carried a dynamic punch, no guard, and randoms 100% of the time. That's going to be the first battle to me. Go and jump right into the next one, see what we can do. Best 2 of 3. Ooh, I have my favorite Pokemon. Oh. Why, yes, I would love a sucker. Oh, I kind of wish it had the Iron Head, or at least play rough or something. You know what? Love Mawile. You know, Mawile's just one of those Pokemons ever since she was released. I loved her character design. Just one of those top Pokemon for me. I'm pretty sure lots of you guys have that one Pokemon that the moment it came out, you immediately fell in love with it. And it's just like, it's just something that you absolutely love. For me, that is Mawile. I just love their design. I love her Mega Evolution. They kept at it. I'm very happy with what happened and the way it came out. I'm very happy. Wasn't one of those Gravidor fans. I know a lot of you are. You for the wrong reason. So let's just leave it like that. I don't want to start a debate or anything. Anyways, knocked it off. I'm not quite sure what I knocked off. I lost focus. Going to Gudra, take whatever he wants to throw me. But I do love the Mega Gardevoir evolution. I think that was very nicely done. A lot of nice designs out there. What are your guys' best designs that you love from Pokemon, whether you fell in love with it or you just love the way it looks. Let me know. It's quite interesting. This Gudra, holy crap, it has diversity. I'm just gonna go straight for Dragon Tail, see what he switches out into. Goes into Xerxes, which is unfortunate. I should have predicted that, but I wanted to play it safe in case he decided to bring something else which had Ice Beam. We'll go for the obvious Moon Blast. So I got lucky, I had a Steel type which resisted. I'm going to my own Durant, take that Moon Blast like a champ. Oh gee, oh crap. It's got extremely scary, extremely fast. He played that well, he forced me to go out. We'll go straight for the Iron Head. Ooh, Focus Miss. Played that extremely well, forced me to get out by bringing the Xerxes and threatening with the Moon Blast and one-shotting me. Or possibly doing a crap ton of damage and making Gudra virtually worthless. That Focus Miss did matter. It would have been able to kill me, especially with a +2. And Xerxes has a very good special attack, which you don't want to mess with. That's quite unfortunate for him, but it does happen. Nothing you can do about it. I've been on that side so many times where I lost the battle because I missed one Focus Miss, Fire Miss, Stone Miss. No, I missed one of those crucial moments, and it cost me the game. I know how that feels. I feel extremely sorry for him. Go straight into Dragon Tail in case he wants to switch out, bring out another Pokemon. And see what he has. The most important thing with randoms, keeping your crucial, essential guys healthy as possible, and by scouting the enemy team. So you know what is important, what is weak, and what you don't need. It does have the Aggron. I'm going to go straight for the Fire Blast. Do as much damage to that as possible. Glad I saw that Aggron. I never would have expected him to have his own Steel-type Pokemon. Let's go for the low kick, get as much damage done as possible. I'm gonna go straight for the... Seems like it's not the Mega Evolution, otherwise he would have done it. I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast. Kill it from there. I thought it was gonna Mega Evolve first turn, so I went for the Focus Miss. For a Fire Miss. He does bring in the Mewtwo. It is gonna be a Mega Evolution, which explains why the Aggron wasn't, Mega Evolved. I don't know what's going to carry. I don't know what kind of Mewtwo it is. It could be X or Y. In which case, both of them are terrifying and randoms. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. Hope to get... It is the Y version. This is bad. I don't really have anything to take special attacks, which is very unfortunate. I'm going to go to Pangoro. Hopefully it doesn't have a fighting type move, which of course it always does. Random always carries the one move you don't want your opponent to have, which is really, really kind of sucky at certain points. Anyway, so I'm going to go into him. I'm going to go straight for the Crunch. Hopefully I can kill it. I'm not sure on the stats of Mewtwo. I'm pretty sure it has very weak special attack and defense for increased special attack and for increased special attack. Holy crap! You do not mess around, do you, Pangoro? Anyways, he's gonna stall. I should still be able to kill it. I'm not gonna be able to get enough HP, as we just saw. I just did 63%. Holy crap, that is a lot. He's hoping for the burn, which he does get, which is very unfortunate for me. I will not be able to kill him now because of that stupid burn. What are you gonna do? If I have the Sucker Punch, nope. I'm just gonna stay in. Sacrifice it. It is useless to me now. There's no point in carrying it. Oh well, what are you gonna do, What are you gonna do? Do carry the Guts. I wouldn't mind the burn, as Guts is unaffected by burn. If he does get it, that's quite fortunate for me. I'm just gonna go straight for the Sucker Punch. Get as much damage done to him as possible before I go ahead and attack. And Flame Wheel is not the one that gives me speed bonus, that is Flame Charge. You'd think they would change it so Flame Wheel does the same thing as Flame Charge, but it does not. I mean, when you think of Flame Wheel and Flame Charge, they both sound like things that they would give you increased special attack. I mean, come on. Anyways, I'm gonna go straight for the Facade, as he probably goes for the Rain Dance. He should have gone for the Scald or something to get damage on rather than wait out the turn. I mean, Raticates always carry Guts, so it's kind of obvious. I have no idea why he did that. That's pretty bad misplay on his part, as he now loses his Polytoad for it, or he could have gone for the Skull, get more damage on me, and hopefully get the burn or something. Anyways. If he brings out the Mewtwo, it's gonna die as well. If he brings out the Pyroar, it's gonna die. You don't mess with Raticate and Randos when it has the Guts, as it does increase my attack damage, I think by 50% or something like that. Further by Facade? Oh my god. Judging by the way you brought in Jafferick, it does have that Focus Blast. I'm gonna bring in Tornadus. I don't want to risk losing Raticate yet. Meanwhile, Mawwell's in the back, chilling and watching everyone fight for her. Oh, yeah. She's just sitting there chilling, drinking, having a Molotov, going a sweet time, not really doing much for the team. But you know what, that's fine. Let's go for the Calm Mind. Forced me out. I should have gone for the Facade, but I wasn't expecting the Calm Mind. That is entirely my fault. I'm gonna go straight for the Hurricane and then followed up by a U-turn. Trying to get the Confusion on it, which I do get lucky enough to get the Confusion. He does hit himself, which is quite unfortunate. I'm gonna go straight for the U-turn, get as much damage done as possible. And then also, in case he decided to switch out, it would have been quite nice as well. Do get the crit, which is unfortunate for him, as it did matter. He would have been able to live, unless of course he hit himself in Confusion, then he would have died. But he would have lived without that crit, for sure. Actually, what am I talking about? No, even without... No, he would have... No, because it was a ×2... was super effective. Anyways, Mewtwo is now going to die. I'm just going to go straight for the Sucker Punch. I'm not going to risk him going for the Focus Blast or him outspeeding me, because I'm not quite exactly sure. Oh crap, he goes for the... Okay. Substitute. We are now in a world of trouble. I should have just gone for the Facade. That is my fault. I misplayed that. Go for the U-turn. It is faster than me, and I'm now going to get swept. Oh crap, I thought that was going to kill me. Go straight into Tornadus, and then I'm going to follow it up with another U-turn. I don't want him to set up sub. If he goes for a sub, that's quite nice. We'll be able to break it and whittle him down. He goes for the Ice Beam, does not kill me. He will now die. Ooh, crap, I thought he would die. So we're in a bit of a pickle. I'm going to bring out Raticate. He can't substitute. Unless, of course, he has leftovers, then I just made a big mistake and I should have been paying more attention. It's not trying to go straight for the Sucker Punch, as he could... yeah, he does go for the cover. I was expecting something. I didn't want him to have either Calm Mind set up or a Recover or something. You know, I don't want him to have the chance to be able to bring back the Mewtwo. So I played it safe. I just went for the U-turn. Like I said, I didn't want him to start Calm Minding, because the moment in random, the moment the opponent starts setting up and gets two setups, you're pretty much going to get swept, and it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. But that's your fault for letting the opponent get set up, either by overplaying or underplaying. That's entirely your fault. Anyways, go for a Focus Miss, because why not? And it does hit. That's going to be the game. I win 2 out of 3. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.